We got Lace over for the team 1. We got this Rune over here. I like that set. It looks so good. Big fan of that whole purple set. We got Rudy, we got ourselves Chirp, probably going to be first up in Chicago on that team. Conan over on the team 2. Arms this time. I like his old Jedi look, by the way. That looks good. DBZ's back here. He's a soul well. Not a warlock, literally a human soul well. Hawk, and we got Word, we got Azet over here as well. With Conan trying to see if he can get himself a proper opener versus Turk. Turk is going to want to try to get that range opener if possible. Reflect immediately from Conan. It is going to be Fiona Turk. Choosing to wait his Zerka? Wait, hold on a second. Wait, was that a stun? Was that a stun? That was a stun. Okay, that was a stun. I was going to say fear, stun. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I was thinking, wait, he's trinketed a fear? No, it was a stun on top of it. Does leap over into Turk with a quick fear. Spear down. Turk might be in a bit of trouble. Looking for a bit of a reset. Disperse down immediately. That is a lot of damage from a warrior. Trying to see if he can get himself in a position to possibly do a quick switcheroo. Conan with the avatar got himself. I love that whole look he's got going on, man. It looks great. Stun onto Turk for a second. Does have a stun coming up himself as well. Rude does stop the warrior for at least a second. Is able to break out of it though. With a, was that a rallying cry freedom? Is that what that was? I think it was, right? Trying to go for a stun. Does not quite connect for Turk. You're just looking for a little bit of recovery right now. Just a little bit extra health, a little bit extra of a reset. Got himself another Void Sword, potentially lots of damage with it. Possibly. Does not have himself the Dark Arc, at least as of this moment. Is going to be a Warbreaker for Conan. I don't even know if it actually connected with Turk. May or may not have double DPs down with the tentacles doing maybe enough damage. Got himself a full pets. Second pet somehow spawning out of nowhere. I don't even know where that thing spawned from. I was just trying to get himself a little bit extra healing on top of it. Conan does take a little bit of this raw damage bit by bit. It is going to be a full dodge by Turk. Trying to see if he can get a couple of DPs. Does go for a kick. That is going to be a juke. Got himself a reflect for a second stun. Does end up getting stopped with the precog. Parry out for Conan just to get himself a bit bunkered down. Big demolish to follow Turk. Breaking out of the field. Trying to go for a see if he could fade the demolish. I think was able to. Conan left with actually no health. Does go for rally for a second. Stun has a trick to break out of it with a Warbreaker on the Turk. Trying to see if he go a little bit of line of sight. I think it was potentially a roots by the Shadow Priest. With Conan left with not a lot of health. Got him to reflect. Has Avatar technically, so if you got yourself a decent setup with Avatar, this could be someone to work with. Fear for a second, those Zerkers. Does get himself a Void Sword. I think it's Lights. I think it might be Lights. Got himself a couple of DPs that he wants to add on. Yeah, DPs back to back. Maybe enough another DP. That Rift is gonna pop. Almost. Hold on, almost. Still got a bit of damage. The Reflection just not attacking him for a second. Just trying to see if he can wait it out. Conan with the Mortal Strikes though, just for a moment. Didn't just leave warriors around for a second. Couple of Mortal Strikes, and they can start turning things around a little bit. Popping a Warlock Hellstone, just a good recovery. Turk with a bit of dots on the guy. I don't think does get hit with a Warbreaker that time. And Conan just seems to get himself a quick angle for just a second. Stun to follow. VT right after. Is it enough damage? Stormbolt to follow. Got himself another Reflect. Picking up a little bit of healing where he can. Demolish is available. I don't know if he just goes in for a stun Demolish at some point. Might just want to stun. Does get rid of for a second. Cannot stop this for a moment. Does go for a Demolish. But Turk trying to see if he can walk away. Does not get hit by the final hit. Couple instant casts. Conan no help whatsoever. Does he just go down? Rift. No help. Does end up claiming Conan. So devouring him really quickly. Dude, give warriors a second. Just a second. Just be on you on top for a second. That's a priest literally wearing paper mache armor. It offers zero protection, man. DBZ's, oh, that's a lovely set. Is that the elite set? You guys get the green one? Is that what that is? Doesn't look bad. I'm just not a big fan of the color, specifically that one. Like purple or just all red would I think would have been a little better. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? PI'd up for Turk for a second. DBZ's trying to see if he can get the hell out of dodge. That's a Conquest set? Oh, that's the Conquest set? Oh, I thought it was the Elitist purple. Okay. Because I know that a lot of like, they surprisingly screwed a couple of classes on their Elite set. Like the Death Knight one, it's like that rusty purple. It looks like Shadowlands vomited all over it, which is not a good thing. I don't like that set at all. DBZ does get himself all the demons in. Fear real quick for Turk, taking a bit of damage from those pets. They're starting to ramp up little by little. Dots of disperse, dots of cooldowns available. Everything is up. Gloomhound around the corner. Void Torrent, if he can get himself a couple of DPs on top of it, that is going to be great. Mortal Call sent in by DBZ does go for a trinket. Does he have a silence? Does go for a silence, but an Axos trade with a Rift. Look at that Rift building and building. Got himself a reflect for a second. Dreadstalkers is gonna send it. One more Shadow of Death. He was just trying to live in Shadow of Death last second. He got himself wall for a moment. Hold on a second. He's recovering. Wait, how is your health going up right now? Is it just from wall? Trying to catch him. He's doing his best. Does go for the big board. Got himself a couple of procs. If you could go with the axe toss on top of it, get a couple more pets, you could literally turn this around. All those demons are starting to come out bit by bit. You just need an axe toss or prime or mortar coil. Do you have anything at all? Need something right here. Warlock Hellstone does get him set up. Turk may need a defensive dude. That's a disperse right here. Demon Zeus got us on the Pit Lord and everything in. Tyrant to amp up all these pets. This is all or nothing. Does get the root popping though. That is unfortunate, man. That is so actually very, very close. No, actually very, very close. Rusty Purple from Shadowlands, no one like. Dude, yeah, no, it's actually crazy how bad that color scheme looks, man. Regen, he's just trying to see if he can recover real quick, dude. Just trying to see. Versus War, I don't know how this is gonna go. Wait, was that... It said regen. Wait, is it cleaving? What? Yo, Layson is just gonna cleave, dude. Layson just catches Tracy you for no reason. Also rooted too. I think he had Blade Flurry up. He might have already had Blade Flurry. Big burst. I think it's over for Turk. Ah, that is rough. That is rough. I mean, if a warrior is gonna hit you that hard, so will Outlaw, right? All physical damage just again cuts through like paper. just a quick coup de grace, you're done. Where it ends up also cutting right through Chicago, the wall. Bulwark, none of those things stopped him. Cloak of Shadows does get knocked back for a second. Chicago is under a ton of pressure. Could not even go for a proper quick heal. Just finally got himself a couple of totems spawning just to keep Word at bay. That Rude stun totem does go for the blind. Get the shot to follow. No outs. Try to go for a knock. Does not go. Just doesn't stop. Does not stop him. Holy. Well, that's Outlaw for you. There it is. Layson next? Is it Layson? Because I feel like Layson would stop him. Ruin might be able to do something. Rooted, I feel like it's going to be a bit more of a closer match. It is going to be Rooted though. Okay. Or Ruin rather. Or Ruin instead. Does go for the sap. Not even letting him go for... Is that a cooldown reduction? Or is it just putting in cooldown just to see if he can A with a rogue? One of those two. Trinkets out. Lots of damage onto Ruin though. Immediate block. That took Word just a couple of globals. And Ruin is already in a weird spot right now. Grab Totem didn't take him out of stealth also. Did it not? Hold on a second. So you just got a free reset? That's what I don't get about totems. Like, they're not consistent, it feels like. Ruin just getting cleaved now. What is happening? Couple of pistol shots, couple between the eyes. Does stun him. There's going to be immediate trinket. Coup de grace. They did buff the ambushes damage, or crit damage of ambushes and Unseen Blade. But that was just some... This guy's just cutting through the rest of the team. I think he said he's playing like very, very damage-oriented PvP talents. Are you playing that stealth one that makes you do more damage? Wait, just that. Layson, I think he's trying to see if he can get away. Yep, he's trying to give away position just to get Rooted to over here. He's attacking. Are you attacking Layson or are you attacking Rooted? I don't even know. I don't know. How are you doing here? But Layson just catches strays. He's held the bar. I'm actually a little bit worried about that thing. Fear down onto Warrior. Does stop him. Blades is going to be disarmed for a second. Does stop a lot of the Warrior's damage. Goes in for Blades. Warrior can't really escape him for a second. Got himself cloaked in case he needs to parry up for Rooted. Try to see if he can get out of there as it's going to be a full reset. No trinket available for Rooted. No parry either. So Warrior can get himself a quick reset. He's still got a drone war, so he can go for a proper opener. Rooted is going to get himself a full reset though in health. So as long as Warrior can get himself some cooldowns back, might be okay. Sap does Zerker it into cheap shot immediately for Warrior. Look at the procs, dude. Just in the opener like that. Just the procs in the beginning. He didn't do much. Big demolish. He counts demolish. What? What was that gap? What is that stun? What was that stun duration? Also, that does look like demolish does happen a little quicker. I don't know what it is. Does seem like it's sped up a little. Big killing spree into a disarmor after. As Rooted tried to go, I think, for a Colossus. Yeah. That's a lot of his damage cut out of the window into Kingdom Shot right after. Does he just not give him a chance? Just another killing spree. Did he just spree? He just sprayed a reset, got another spree. This guy's bringing the business. What is happening? Just quick sipping cup. Rooted decided, you know what? I give. This is too much, man. What? Wait, okay. I want to see exactly how you're killing spree. Caught a reset, kidney, another killing spree. I want to see how you did that. Because Kill Spray has like a 1.5 minute cooldown. Granted, you do have cooldown reduction when you spend comp points into finishers. Oh, those could suck me. Come on, man. Bro, ever since it swapped combat to an Outlaw, there's been only a handful of seasons where it's like, wait, actually kind of a dangerous spec. Most of the times people look at it like, Outlaw? That's a joke. I'm not going to treat it like anything serious. This is like the one season out of a few that we had. I think last time we were kind of deadly with Shadowlands too. Maybe last season, where it was like had big giga cooldown reduction. Maybe end of BFA, but it was mostly just the corruptions, which was not even an Outlaw thing. Gushing Moon, the spec, basically. Yeah, the number 10's Outlaw is actually like kind of threatening, is far and few in between. Where it does go for invasion, try not to let Layson go for Searing Glare. If he interrupts his Searing Glare, goes in for actually kick, but he goes for grapple to get behind him. Cheap shot, gonna force a bubble out of Layson. As long as you have an out, grapple, you have one more vanish. Might need to vanish. Does he vanish it? Does he need it? He does vanish. Catch a clean reset. Layson has nothing. Forbearance still on him. Oh, cheap shot is super DR'd. That killing spree could have been the end. Hold on a second. Holy! Layson, my man, barely, narrowly survived it. If only that stun DR was not on him, I think it would have been over. I think it would have been over. And Aizen tried to give this man an auto duel. He's like, dude, I need a breather. I get you, brother. I get you. We're gonna get through this together, man. I like the camaraderie of these paladins, man. I like it. It also gives hockey potential opportunity to actually get a proper chance to play. Take advantage of my cleave damage. I saw the Blade Flurry. Yeah. I mean, everybody else got to play, though, at the very least. You deal 180... Oh, wait, yeah. If you actually stands next to a guy, technically you will do more damage to the other guy. That's true. That's true. You can actually do more damage to the side guy by not attacking the main guy. It is weird. It's a precise cut type of talent. It is kind of wild. Layson under a ton of pressure immediately. Aizen super low. Does go for lay on hands. Layson with a quick blind, but looks like the hammers are going to break it. He doesn't have a bubble. Maybe a bop. No spell warden. But he has to bop it. He has to bop it. Stun into Aizen. Does go for human racial. Trinkets. Lay on hands is back. Hold on a second. Wait, this is actually a game. We got a real game. Searing Glare blinds it. Aizen is going to turn around, take a page out of his book. Does not land the blind though. Searing Glare, just trying to see if you can potentially bait it. See if you can clothesline him with that one. Trying to see if you can get the pressure roll, and it is going to be Searing Glare onto Aizen. For Layson, that's massive hammers. Hold on a second. And Aizen having to bubble it. Layson just needs to win. Live. Not win. But either whoever wins. He just needs to live this for a second. Stun. I think it's over. He's super low on health, though. He's so low on health. Do you stay in? Bob, just to get himself one more hammer. He did it. He did it. Hockey is up next, and Layson is up with no health. Unless he give him like a proper reset, which is exactly what he's doing. Yeah, just let him get a full reset. I like it. I like it. Also, that's like really cool. Is that one of the more basic mounts? One of the OG ones? I don't think I've ever seen, or maybe I just don't remember that code specifically. That fur or texture, I guess. Whatever you want to go with. There's a rule that's allowed, not allowed. I mean, it was interesting. I'm not against it as long as you like don't kill another guy. Like that's what Layson was taking trades. You were attacking Layson to do more damage to the warrior, then, right? Is that what was happening? It's interesting, as long as Layson didn't die, but supposed to be only one. Technically, but I'm not necessarily against like unorthodox plays and talents, right? To make that specific talent work, you would have to attack somebody else. In a way, blind was Searing Glare onto Hockey. He's just having to take defensively here. Trying to see if he can leap away. Big hammer damage by Layson, but Hockey got himself the trees, silence, everything is available. He got himself potential lots of damage. Maybe Convoke. Does he go for it? Bubble for 10 seconds for Layson. He was gonna have to go for it. Hockey with a bash. I think he might just have to go full Convoke. Might just have to go for full Convoke and just try to take him 2 seconds, 1 second. Bubble is back for Layson. He's perfectly safe. Hockey has to play a longer game now. Stun. I don't think it's over. I think it's over. Layson does bring it back for his team. Well done, well done. We're only got 3? That's a lot of damage, by the way. That is a lot of damage for just 3 players. Layson does bring it back for his team. Well done, well done. Hell yeah.